Hi guys, it's Allison, Creative Carb. So the mangled chicken, this is just something I bumped into by accident. I tried to butterfly some chicken one day. I kind of did it wrong and it ended up being the perfect accident. My mangled chicken is great because it kind of makes it much easier and it happens to be delicious. If you really don't know what to do with a big chicken breast, it's really easy. You want to have a sharp knife for sure, it has to be really sharp. This is more about technique and not flavors. You can use any flavors you want, like Asian. You can just do lemon and herbs, that's what I'm gonna do. A hot pan for sure. Cast iron's the best. If you don't have one, you need to get one. The first thing you wanna do is take your chicken breast. This works with the cheapest cuts, you guys, the fat chicken breast, not a tender, not any that are thin cut. You want a fat, whole chicken breast. And the reason I call it mangled chicken, just cut out anything that you definitely, like the veins that you don't want. The reason I call it mangled chicken is because I kind of butcher it to death and it looks a little mangled when we're all done, but it just cooks up really delicious, I promise. So you take your chicken breast and you want to kind of butterfly it, and that means you're opening it up. So you don't have to be perfect. This has to be sharp. You have to have a sharp knife. So all you want to do, you don't want to cut through, but you want to take your chicken and just kind of like try to open it. Don't worry if you don't know how to do it, just practice, it's fine. So all you do is cut some lines in it like that and try to open it up a little. Don't go through. If you go through, then you go too far and it's not gonna be, then it's not mangled chicken. You wanna open it up so it all cooks evenly, very lightly. You cut through and you're kind of making, almost like if you've done this with a mango or something, you're making like these little cubes. Do you see that, you guys? And you want to feel with your hands, where is it thick? Okay, it's thick here. You want it to all be one thickness so it cooks evenly. Make a few cuts there, it's a little thick there. Don't go too far, you don't want to go through. This is where it starts to get a little mangled, hence the name. It's kind of thick there, so you cut a few gashes there. And the whole idea, just feel with your hands, it's not a science. Here, this one's kind of thick, so you cut through there. Flip it again. There's a big, oh, we're about to lose that cube. And that's really it. You can cut it a lot, it's fine. Just you don't want to lose any of your cubes. This is gonna hold the seasoning really well. We're gonna be able to rub some good herbs in there, some lemon juice. And it's also gonna cook really fast and really evenly. Guys, and the more you do this, the more you'll get it. You have to have a sharp knife, must. That's really important. This is probably the best chicken I make. A mangled mess, and it is amazing. Look again one more time over here. Just make sure you kind of score everything, and it's a little thick right there. That's it, you guys, all done. Now season. You want to put a good bit of salt. It's chicken breast, it needs flavor. And rub it in. And then if you are gonna go behind it with a seasoning, make sure you're not using a seasoning that's heavy with salt, because then you'll over salt. McCormick's roasted garlic and herb. Give it a sprinkle. Press it in. My pan is heating. We want it high. I'm gonna give it some black pepper. We're smoking over here. I am gonna put a little olive oil on the chicken itself, not a lot. And then lemon juice. I like fresh lemon, but I'm out this morning. It's Sunday morning and I promised this recipe. Woo! I hit the oil. Give it a rub. Hot pan. Here we go. You want a hot pan. I can't emphasize enough. Don't touch it. Let it cook. You want it hot because you want it to be a little like crispy. You give it a peek just to make sure it's actually cooking hot enough. It's sticking because it's not ready. So you leave it alone. I'm gonna let this go probably for about 2 minutes and then I will flip it. When the chicken's ready to flip, it will release itself from the pan. It should not stick. Flip. Do you see that, you guys? Do you see? Oh my goodness, so good. All these little nooks and crannies of flavor. This is gonna be really juicy. I usually pull it like 160 because I put it in foil and I wrap it. It'll continue to cook. You really don't need a thermometer for this. You can just kind of look inside and see. It's already mangled, so just get in there. I see pink, so just let it keep going. Get your heat up if it's too low. That's it. This is cooked enough. Anything that's still pink will cook while it's sitting in this foil. And then what I'm going to do, really easy, put this on the foil. You see this? This is going to make a little juice. Turn the flame off. That's called deglazing. Add a little more lemon if you want. And you can pour this over your chicken later. All that stuff that was on the bottom of the pan is flavor, you guys. Take the chicken, fold it up. Okay, it's 3 minutes later. Do you see? This is mangled chicken. Here's the little pan sauce we made. This is so good, you guys. You have to taste this chicken. It's amazing. So it's all done. It's delicious. You don't need a knife. Look at this. Perfectly cooked, delicious chicken. This concludes how to make mangled chicken. Go make mangled chicken. Really good.